Hello and welcome to my utility video for the map Vertigo, one of the more iffy maps for a lot of players. But there's a lot of easy utility you can throw with flashes, smokes, Molotovs, and grenades. First off, we'll go to B, and we'll do the right side of the boxes on B site, the ones that are sort of not on the site itself, but have a good little blockage in between the bomb plant area. So what you do, line up on this girder, and then aim right here, and it'll take a nice easy bounce, and it'll land onto the right side, so you'll get a nice wall of smoke to help you flank left and hopefully get the jump on somebody. One more time. Easy throw. And yeah, easy as that. The next one, it's the same spot on the girder, except you're going to aim right here, and it's the left side of the boxes. And as you can see, it'll land right to the left. So if someone drops you another smoke, you could do both. Real easy jump throw, and voila, you've got the left side done. This next smoke on the girder, again, it's the left side of stairs and that little side area on the left of the boxes. On the girder again, you're going to want to aim in this general vicinity, and it should land perfectly right in that general area. So as long as you've got it in this area, you're good. And as you can see, it lands there perfectly. This next smoke, different spot, you're going to get on this mini girder support beam, the steel cables on it, and you're going to want to aim to where you're perpendicular to the letter A, and you're going to want to be in this spot. Looks good, and it take a bounce, another bounce, and it'll land right on top, I'd say right on top, but right next to the red box. As long as you've got it in this kind of spot where it's just to the left of the A, you'll be good, and you'll have headshots smoked off pretty easily. We're going to go back to the girder now, and we're going to smoke the back left of B where that steel girder is. So as you're lined up again, aim right here, jump throw, and as you can see, it'll go right up in front of it. I think there's a small gap that anyone can be in where there's no smoke, but it will generally envelop every side of it, so they're going to have to come out. If you want to engage or just wait another 15 seconds for them to come out if they want to do anything. One more time. Very easy jump throw, very easy smoke for the back left girder on B side. This next smoke is for the CT entrance to B. You're going to want to line up here on this girder, and then get your crosshair here, and then as best as you can, move it over. A little bit lower. We're going to jump and throw it. It should take 2 bounces. Perfect. And as you can see there, all of the entrance is smoked off. One more time. Perfect smoke for closing off a whole entryway into B if you want to take sight easily. The next one is in the same spot right here, and we're going to aim right at the corner of where the wall meets the roof. And what this one does is it'll get the left side of the vent area, so you'll be able to quarter off that side. And when used in combination with the next smoke, the right side of the vent, you'll be able to hopefully easily take B site. So to smoke off the right side of the vent / air conditioning unit, get into this little spot, crouch, aim at the corner of the box, uncrouch, simply throw it, and as you can see, it lands pretty much in the middle of the right side of the vent. So if you've got the left side smoked and that side smoked, you've got a pretty good chance of hopefully getting onto B, getting the bomb planted safely, and winning the round. Now this one is for the spools, sort of the mid headshot area. All you do, look at this little black dot here, should always be here, it's not randomized, and then I'm going to get the op out. You see where this, like where the tiling meets the red here, that's where you want it to get lined up. Jump throw, and it should land right on top of the little traffic cone thing. And the reason why you want it to land there, because if it lands too low, it won't get the top part of it. But as long as you've got it to where it's on top of the traffic cone, it'll go up high enough to where like no one can see anything. So it'll be a completely smoked off area. So now move on to the A site smokes. A site, probably the most popular position to rush to. We're going to do headshot, and what you want to do is line up right in between these two support struts. Look where my crosshair is, and if you look at the video to the bottom left, as you can see, as long as you're maybe, I guess you could say, an inch or so to the left of the crane, the bottom of the crane that struts out, simple throw. Bounce off the girder. It lands perfectly right on top. One more throw. Perfect. Lands right there on top. Gives you coverage for headshot, and anyone who wants to step it will. I believe a little bit more to the left, but generally you've got a really good smoke. Now this next smoke is the left side of A, sort of where, you know, this area is. Simple lineup. Get to where my crosshair is just touching that little, I guess you could say, locking mechanism for the crane. Aim it, and it's a simple throw. Lands right there, no problem. One more time. It does take a little while to develop. Once it lands, you'll get a nice, good enveloping cloud. So let's say you know you've got somebody who's off to the left here. You can smoke it off. You can hopefully take the A site if you can get another kill, maybe from headshot or even sandbags. Next one is the elevator smoke, and you want to get next to these concrete packs and this ramp. the op out just to help. Aim it in this general area. Oh, oh. There it is. Let it close. It's very difficult, but it's probably the safest one you can throw. All you do is crouch and you throw it. Take a nice bounce off. And as you can see, it lands perfectly in that area. Gets you the whole area covered off, so it'll help prevent any kind of quick rotate onto A. Next up is Heaven on A. It's a matter of lining up against these concrete packs. Aim right here, just to the left of the little, I guess you could say more of the girders. Simple throw. It should take 1, 2 bounces, and it'll land perfectly right there on the window. Once more. 1, 2, lands. Perfect smoke for Heaven. You're a little exposed from here, but if you've got control of the area, you should be okay. A nice easy smoke for you. Another important smoke is the Heaven door that leads onto A proper. All you do, get up into this corner. Get on my crosshair. The bottom meets this little piece here, and the right side meets this. So what you'll do is once you've got it lined up, you just throw it. Simple as that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Once more. Perfect. Gets the door away and a little bit back towards it too. So if you can get both Heaven headshot and door done, you should have a pretty easy time getting on the side if you're doing a quick kind of a rush or an execute. So this is one of the 2 smokes you can do from your spawn area. This one's pretty simple. Line up in this corner. I like to aim right where the metal here meets the concrete, at least how it does from the perspective. It's a jump throw, and it'll land right there, right in between like the credit card area and the little ramp area. Once more, nice little jump throw, takes a nice bounce, perfect. Final smoke for A site. It's the right side of A ramp. Line up against this metal strut. And line up against this door frame where you're perpendicular to the 2. Aim at this corner right here. And as you can see, it'll take a nice bounce, land right between the red boxes and that. So you get a nice smoke partnered with the one I showed earlier for the left side, an easy way to cut off all sidelines to this side and get a quick bomb plant. Now on to the T-side utility that isn't smokes, your Molotovs, grenades, and flashbangs. We're going to stay on B site. First up, it's the sort of spools, the mid-peak position. And we're going to do the Molotov, and you can use it also with the flash and the grenade, and I'll show you why. So get up to, you could say mid, line up to the first area where the cinder blocks meet, isn't next to the 51, the floor level. Aim towards the middle of these girders, and it's a simple throw, and as we'll find out, that whole area of nothing to find. You can look up, a Molotov, so you can rush out mid if you want. And the great thing about lining up right there, here we go, is that if you do the same kind of thing, you throw a grenade, it takes a nice bounce. So it'll hit dead center, about dead center, on top of those little spools, those like rugs or insulation mats. I think with a flash, take a nice bounce. One more time. So let's say we were right here. Completely flash. You can't see anything. If you're peeking it and that happens to you, you're gonna get hit pretty hard. Even if you turn away, you might take some of it. By the time you turn around, they're already rushing it, and you're rushing you, and you're dead. So yeah, that's the Molotov, grenade, and flash utility that you would use if you wanted to take spools over time. Simple as that. So let's say it's maybe round 1, you're on pistol, or you think they're going to be on a pistol and they're going to just rush mid for the heck of it. All you do, if you wanted to flash mid, is line up against this wall, towards the middle, throw it. You can throw it off either. This is maybe the better one, just because it only has the one bounce, and you're probably not going to see it as much. But generally, I think this is a pretty good flash. There are other ones you can do, but this one, you know, if you're here, pretend like that's pretty accurate. Yeah, if you get hit with it from there as it pops out and you're watching mid, you're getting dosed pretty good. Just about as good as maybe the spools flash. But generally, if you're watching here, or if you're sitting here, another example. If you're here with an op, you're flash pretty hard. At least 1 second, you can't see anything yet. If they've got good accuracy, you're dead. So generally, I think it's a pretty good flash. One more time. Yeah. So yeah, that's a sort of flash for mid. You could probably use grenade if you want, if you think anybody's over here, but most likely, unless they're really fast and they can get the angle. Same thing for Molotov, it'll typically land here. But yeah, I'd say it's probably my favorite flash that I'll be using going forward. So we're going to go back to mid real quick. This is sort of one that I had been using previously, but I don't know how effective it is. Simply, you just throw it and it just bounces off the girder. Anything with a flash. So, you know, if you want to use it, maybe if you think you can get the grenade off and you get the timing right, they take a lot of damage, and you just clean up whatever mess is left. But, let's see, we're here. It's a pretty decent flash, I guess. Not as long as the one maybe from there. But if you wanted, you could use either. It's down to preference what you think is better. It's all down to you, the player. For your B ramp flash, if you want to do this from just outside spawn, I like to line up right here towards the middle. Doesn't have to be exactly right. And then, as you can see, aim for the edge of the concrete, like this corner piece. Anywhere along this area. If you go close to where that one brick is, you've gone too far. Generally, just throw it once. It's a nice flash. Easy, no need to jump or any kind of movement. You just throw it. Right up there. So let's just say I'm here. That's good. Boom. So if I'm here and I'm like looking, I'm hit. Bam, right here. If I'm here, oh yeah, you're getting flashed. Maybe a half second. Yeah, if your enemies have good aim, you're dead. So generally, that's probably the best flash you can use if you wanted to try to get some early B ramp control. Next up is the Molotov and flash that you can use for B. Specifically, the Molotov is for the headshot / triple boxes position. Aim up in this corner with the sandbag, sort of like you would for the smoke showed you earlier, and aim just to the left of here. Don't want to get too far; it's gonna bounce and it'll either land too short or it'll hit you. Generally, somewhere in this area. Throw it. The camera looks like can't tell at the time. Run up. Voila! If you're right here, you're having to back off. You cannot stay. You will die. Even if you get one person, you ain't living that long. If they get one shot on you, you're dead. Generally, that's the Molotov you'll want to use. And the flash is a bit different because the timer is different. You simply throw it. And that one should land pretty much in the middle. Yep. Right here. So let's say I'm waiting here. If I'm here, flash pretty good. Even let's say I'm right. If I'm right here, look at that. I'm flash pretty good. Maybe that's a bit too far, but generally, like if I'm sitting here, I'm flash pretty good anywhere on the site. Except maybe back here. It's not going to last too long. But generally, if you use that flash in combination with the Molotov, you can even probably do the flash first. Let's do that. I'm throwing the flashbang. So the Molotov, he's blinded. That comes out. You've got a good 1-2 punch. He's having to pull back. And you've cleared up this position. All you have to do really is clear out whatever's here. And then maybe what's here, and then these back positions. If you've got smoke going with it too, you've got a pretty good way to take B control and get the bomb planted and hopefully win the round. The next Molotov is the back left. All you do, hello, is you aim in this corner, and then somewhere in the middle between this and all of this. If you look at the camera, as you can see, it'll land right back there. Nice Molotov. Should burst. Time. Yep. Perfect Molotov. Easy to throw. So if you've got two players with Molotovs, you can combine this one with this one, and you only have to really clear out two positions once these guys have been exposed. Should be easy kills if you got good aim. Your teammates do, and that should hopefully, again, take you to a victory on B site. Now on to the A site miscellaneous utility. First off, Sandbags, common hiding spot for CTs. Line up here, this set of support struts. The same spot you'd line up for the headshot smoke. Aim up high. If you aim at the girder here or anywhere at this level or below, it's not going to bounce off the sandbag. So aim roughly in this spot. Throw it. Lands perfectly, and you can use the same thing for a grenade. So what you do is you combo it. Lands perfectly right in the middle. So even if they get the smoke off to sort of stop the flames, you're going to do it like a quick, like 50 damage, maybe 40. Instantly, and you could probably just, if you've got other grenades, your teammates, let's say you're just the spot over, you could double it up. If you wanted to just maybe save the Molotov, you don't have a Molotov, so you would just, once again, it's this one, yes, simple throw, bam, just like that. Next up is this spot here. It's called side on the level, according to the mini-map, but for now we'll just call it side access. That's credit card. What you want to do is line up the same spot you would for the, we had showed you with the sandbags and the headshot lineup smoke. And all you do is aim in this general area of that top, like, concrete slab. Throw that grenade and land right on top. And the Molotov should go up here. Perfect. Let those flames die out. So as you can see, all the way to here, all the way to here. So if anyone's lurking here, if you do that combo, I'll show you what it looks like. So sort of the same premise. Throw that once, right back to the top of it. You get a nice grenade Molotov combo that'll, anyone sitting there, you'll be able to hopefully burn them out and kill them. So let's say you've only got 1 or 2 smokes left, but you got a Molotov and you want to use your smokes for anything other than headshot. You want to maybe smoke elevators or the heaven area or just something in general. You don't know what you want to do, you just don't want to smoke it. Get up into this corner here, aim at the corner here of this slab, jump throw. As you can see, the whole place gets engulfed in flames. So if you're pushing it, either know you can flush somebody out, or if there's a smoke, you can plan accordingly around that and still push and hopefully get a bomb plant and take the site and win the round. Now the last piece of utility that I have is a simple lower-handed, you could say, right-click mouse flash. And all you do, line up here again, and then aim at this like grayed out piece of the metal wall. And as you can see, sort of a underhanded throw. You jump. And what's so great about that flash is that it only flashes people that are sort of looking towards the site. As an example, if you're pushing up this way, there's no chance you'll be flashed, because the flash should theoretically land right here. So if you're watching headshot and you're here watching it from this position, you'll be flashed. If you're watching from here, you'd be flashed too. And heaven would get some kind of an effect. Elevators not so much. But generally the point of that flash is just as soon as you throw it, your guys push in, you take the site, and you win the round. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you found this video to be helpful for your journey to getting better at the map Vertigo. One of the maybe least popular maps from everyone says, but a map that I kind of find kind of fun to play. It's a little bit like Nuke and how easy it is to rotate if you're on CT side. But hopefully these smokes have been helpful for you. Same thing goes with the flashes, the Molotovs and grenades you can use. If you've liked the video, please leave a like. Consider subscribing for more videos like this or my CS2 matchmaking series. In general, thank you and have a nice day.